Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Tours Excursion Vallarta. Uh, I'm glad that you are here. This is a new live stream here in Puerto Vallarta, from Puerto Vallarta. My name is Oscar, your local guide. How are you? Uh, let's begin with the information here in Puerto Vallarta, and it's hot. It's hot. These days, like one week, we have a lot of cloudy days, a little clouds, very gray days. Today was a little bit more like a little bit of sunny, a little bit of clear. That's it's because the hurricane hit on Oaxaca state to the south of Mexico, so we have great days. But I think today, well, maybe tomorrow is going to be better, but it's hotter. But we have just little breeze in these days, and it's okay. And the hot is not. It's better when it's a lot of clouds because it's fresh. For me, it's nice the weather. Hey, how are you, Benny? And for me, it's better. For a lot of you, maybe it's not. It's very hot. And well, that is Puerto Vallarta, and still very safe, very just a few people here as a tourist, a few people only, is the residents, temporarily or permanently living here, only here in Puerto Vallarta, Americans or Canadians, but it's almost no tourism here in Puerto Vallarta. Fidel Santillán is asking, what do you think of Sunset Plaza Resort? Sunset Plaza, yeah, it's okay. It's like average. It's not a great resort, Sunset Plaza, but it's okay. It's all inclusive. The beach over there, yeah, it's okay. I have a few videos on that beach where it's located, Sunset Plaza Resort. I think normally in all-inclusive resort, and it's my personal opinion, it's not the best food, but it's, it is what it is. Okay. Obviously, the location of Sunset Plaza Resort is great. It's in North Hotel Zone, so you are like walking distance. A lot of restaurants. Even it's walkable to the Malecon, but it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes walking. But it's very near the Sunset Plaza, and it's great location. And there is shopping centers over there, well, it's walking shopping centers, so it's nice. I think it's okay. Around the Sunset Plaza is Pelícanos, Mio, um, Canto del Sol, en Fiesta Americana, Villa del Palmar. That's our great resorts, and I think it's one Holiday Inn and the Soundscape. The Soundscape, it seems like it's okay. The Soundscapes is very old building. Is one of the very first building in Puerto Vallarta. When I arrived here in Puerto Vallarta in 1994, that building already has here in Puerto Vallarta. So it's very old and was damaged on the earthquake in 1995. So, but it's too old, and these resorts are like, I don't know, I don't like it, but it's okay. It's like average 100 US dollar per night, but I think it's all inclusive. Or I don't know. You must check it. You can go to my website portovallartatrip.com and slash hotels, and you can check by location the hotels. The Sunset Plaza has a great location, and the beach is, it's okay. It's nice. You can walk more to the north. In that area, you will find the Holy Beach. Is very wide open, and it's nice. You're gonna love it. Okay. Hi, Jose Luis. How are you, my man? uh, And what else? The news here in Puerto Vallarta, everything is great, so it's okay. Walcon is asking, hola Oscar, how is the weather in the middle of August? It's a lot of rains on August. Rainy, rainy. The rains happen normally here in Puerto Vallarta on the evenings. On the evenings or in it's the mornings, it's very cloudy, but the evenings are rains and rains. The rains last like 1 hour and that's it. Because it rains a lot, we get flooded, and that's very bad. I mean, it's gonna be flooded, but if rains more, it's gonna be worse. But we are prepared right now with the rains, especially in the downtown area. They are working on their Kuala River. They are prepared for the rains. Listen, in August, my recommendation: don't book tours for advance if there is tours on boats because the weather is very difficult and the ocean is rough, a lot of waves. So the experience could be different, could be a nightmare because I've received or comments from subscribers that they did or they booked some tours on catamarans or that includes to go on boats and was a nightmare because the weather it was very awful. August is August, September, and October. It's rainy. October is more hurricane season. Nora hits on September, the last day of September. So figure out it's gonna be rainy. Uh, Obviously I'm not gonna tell you don't come. Of course we need you we need you as a tourist because we live from the tourist. I just gonna recommend you that just because I don't want that you guys disappointed of Puerto Vallarta. So it's great, it's nice, it's still good restaurant, it's still good food, still a lot of activities, but the weather. Yes, it's something that I don't like from Puerto Vallarta, the weather, but it's what it is. It's the nature. So, still you can enjoy. And another thing, the beaches in the South Shore or in all the bay in Puerto Vallarta could be turned brown or very dark because the rains is with the river. There is a lot of mood and the trash, the garbage, and it's gonna mix with the ocean. So it's gonna be different. If you saw my videos from Las Animas, from Miss Maloya, it's gonna turn different. Your experience is going to be different. Okay. If you came here for I don't know business, it's okay. But if you came here for vacation on the rainy season, it's going to be very different. Okay, but it's still enjoyable Puerto Vallarta. There is another activity that you can do. Just think about it on the boat trips. About it could be very rough or the experience could be bad. Okay, and that's it. Uh, just arrive to Puerto Vallarta, check the weather, watch the beach. If it's a lot of rains and it's a lot of wind, it's just don't go because could be very bad experience. Okay, and of course the parasailing parachute is dangerous. The last year we have an accident here in Puerto Vallarta. The woman ends on the town, not on the beach. So be aware of that. It's very dangerous here. There is no regulation for those guys on the beach. There is no regulation. It is just like very flexible regulations. There is no hard regulation for those activities that are very risky. So be aware of that, okay? Uh, Khaled Garizos, Oscar, can you recommend a nice hotel to the south with not lot of stairs. Well, Carl, one of the nice hotel is Grand Park Royal in the south of Puerto Vallarta. And this hotel is located 20 minutes away from the downtown, okay? So that resort, it's very easy accessible. Obviously, they have elevators, and the beach is nice. There is a few stairs. It's gonna be difficult not to use the stairs on that area on the south shore of Puerto Vallarta because it's mountain. But this is a great hotel because the beach is amazing. It's amazing. But I've just been a couple times in that hotel, and for go to the beach, if my memory don't fail me, I think you need to get some stairs, but just a few steps because it's like in the second floor the pool and the beach is here and you are here in the pool and you need to use a stair. It's a little stair and there's elevators and that's it. But normally on that area it's a lot of stairs, obviously. But choose the hotels that are on the front beach. There is another hotel, the Hyatt Siva, that has a nice beach, but the locals we don't recommend that hotel because they are very rude with the customers. Don't let in Uber to pick it up the customers. So and the taxi drivers are only the service transportation service they offer in the hotel because the hotel is you need to turn and to do this and go down to the lobby of the hotel and you want to leave and you don't want to pay the amounts or the fees of the taxi drivers, you can ask for an Uber, but the hotels they don't care about the customers and the taxi drivers are very annoying with that team. You know, it's always the same. But it's another option. If you don't mind to use the taxi services, it's okay. Oscar, our friends recommend Mezcal y Sal restaurant. What do you think? Mezcal y Sal restaurant. I think I never heard about that restaurant yet. Sorry, let me put silence. Okay. Let me check for that because listen, I want to do more videos. All the subjects, the topics are like I have more than 200 videos right now in my channel, so I want to check another options for videos. Maybe I'm going to talk with the restaurants, to the owners of the restaurants, and make videos for you to these restaurants because I want to like show you where you can go if there is great or not. Obviously, but I don't have the equipment like for do the videos because I need a good camera. I need more stuff. The light, I just buy one light, and I need to save more money for buying more equipment. It's kind of difficult for me because it's this is low season in the 6 months of almost no work, and yes, I have income from YouTube, but it's not enough, and I have to do another things. Or if I have just a few customers, like in May, I have just a few customers. It was the worst month for me, and this June, thanks God, there is more customers. Thank you for my customers. Tomorrow I have a tour with my customers, but there is always this is low season. But I want to do more videos about restaurants. For if you asking me for those restaurants like Mezcal y Sal, it's for me it seems like it's new or I don't know because I never heard about that restaurants. But email me and I just check the restaurants. Right now I don't remember right now, but I could give you a better opinion if I check later the restaurant. Okay. But I can recommend you more restaurants. Si Senor in Sayulita, it's great options. Or I don't try Si Senor here in Puerto Vallarta. I think it's the same, but I never try it. But the one that I tried is La Palapa. It's amazing in Los Muertos Beach. El Dorado is in front of La Palapa. It's in the same location, Los Muertos Beach. It's amazing, but it's great for breakfast, for lunch, or for dinner. But the dinner, it's amazing. It's amazing. Both restaurants. My recommendation in the romantic zone area in Los Muertos Beach. Those both restaurants are great. Other restaurants that I recommend, it's Happy Lobster, and this restaurant is not on the Malecon, or it's more like a little tip on the Lázaro Cárdenas neighborhood. It's near from Cinco de Diciembre neighborhood, but it's a little bit away from the Malecon. It's in the route. It's just a little detour of like 5 blocks, and it's great option because the Happy Lobster has a lot of tradition. Even the owners, I know the family, like it's very known here in Puerto Vallarta, and they have mariachi live music trios and mariachi every day 7 p.m. starting 7 p.m. Or I think the trios are like in the for lunch too, and it's a lot of famous people, Mexican famous people go over there, and there is a party when if there is a singer. It's amazing. It's amazing. Check the Happy Lobster Facebook fan page, and you will check that. What I tell you. Hi, JC is asking, hi Oscar, do you know any updates for Daiquiri? How are the COVID cases down there? Okay, for Daiquiri, no more Daiquiri. I think my wife knows the owner, and she told me that they sell the property because it was difficult at the beginning on the COVID, and there is no more. I think they're gonna is or they are building another restaurant, but no more Daiquiri. Maybe I'm gonna bring you news when it's something new over there, okay? And about the COVID cases down there, we don't use mask anymore. There is no COVID here. This week, like 3 days ago, the Enrique Alfaro, the governor of Jalisco, says press conference that we have only 13 people in the hospitals in all Jalisco state, and there is almost no cases, zero cases here in the area. So it's safe. But I don't know if there is still regulation for coming back to US or Canada with COVID test. There is COVID test labs here, very convenient because it's walk through or drive through. If you hire me and you want to go to some I don't know test, I can take you for free if you hire me. Okay, that's an offer if you come here. And of course, it's very simple. It's just pass walking or in the taxi or in the Uber, and they make you the test, and that's it. And they send you the result by email. You don't even to get out of the car, and you can pay with your credit card. You need only your ID, a copy of your passport, and that's it. That's it. It's very simple, and it's like the PCR. No, PCR. It's no antigen is 600 pesos. That is like 40 no 30 US dollars, and PCR in the cheapest is 1400 pesos. That is like 75 US dollars. 75 US dollars. Yes, 75 US dollars. So it's very easy here. The COVID cases are very low. We don't use anymore the traffic light for COVID. So so it's okay to come here. Uh, Peter, how are you? Yes, Casa Tradicional, yeah. Jay, that's great news about COVID. Jace is saying that's great news about COVID, and it's a shame about do you have prices list of your services? Couldn't find it in your website. Thanks. Jay, email me for give you prices. Okay. Every experience, every tour with me is different, depend on the number of person and where you want to go or the activity you want to do. Okay. So email me to go to Puerto Vallarta trip, send me a message, or email me at toursexcursionvallarta@gmail.com. Okay. And what else? What is happening here in Puerto Vallarta? Nothing. It's very calm right now in Puerto Vallarta. I don't hear any more about the red tide or the green tide. I think it's pretty normal right now. And what else? No, it seems Puerto Vallarta is very calm. No, no tourism right now. Even national tourism, we don't have nothing here. It's amazing. Like, could be a con for us, but a pro for you. Low prices in the resorts or in Airbnbs could be a low prices. Another thing that I want to talk with you is about the videos that I'm making about 5 reasons or 3 reasons why not to stay, why shouldn't move here in Puerto Vallarta. And it's like a lot of comments like I'm attacking like Nuevo Nayarit or like I don't know, or like I'm wrong in this way or this another opinion. Look, I just do these titles or these videos because some people doesn't like what you like or like me like I don't like this weather, but maybe you love this weather. For you it's great. That doesn't mean that I'm wrong or that I well, or it's just my opinion. I just want to inform you what's going on here in Puerto Vallarta, what I don't like, um, what I don't like. Sometimes you want everything around you that is walkable and it's instant right now. And in Nuevo Vallarta, it depends because if you are in El Tigre, you are like very isolated. It's very exclusive. You need to asking for a cab or for Uber, and it's difficult. It's not walkable distance. The restaurants are like 2 miles away from you. It's difficult. It's not like in Puerto Vallarta. It's totally different. But with that, I don't mean to attack that area. It's another way to see how is that area. Obviously, I want to make more videos about 5 reasons to stay in Nuevo Vallarta. So don't worry, I'm not attacking. I'm just love everybody or hate everybody. Like it's just personal opinion. Obviously, you guys know the some places more than me because you are staying on those areas more than me because I don't live there, of course. But it's like in thinking about convenient. Sometimes people are handicapped and it's very difficult for them. So in Puerto Vallarta could be better. Okay. Yes, Novo Nayarit is flat, and it's like it's great for handicapped people. And in Novo Nayarit there is inclusive beaches. So yes, that's one of the reasons. But anyway, thank you for your support. The discussion, the polemic helps me for improve my channel. That is great. I mean, if you see some comments could be mean comments, I just leave it because if there is more engagement, that is great for my channel. But I'm not taking nothing, so you are free to express yourself. Of course, I respect every kind of opinion. Okay, just make those videos more interesting for you and for everybody, and more help you. Thank you for all your support. Okay, let me check the comments. Okay, JC, just email me. Jose Luis is asking, is the airport expansion still going ahead? Yes. Your videos are fine. Thank you. Fidel, Santillan, Oscar, all your videos are very helpful. Thank you for all you do. Thank you very much. What are the COVID requirements for coming into and living PB? Lisa, depends on where you came from. We don't have, well, for come back, because we don't have any requirements in Mexico. Just live here. Even if you're sick, you can come here. Obviously, the recommendation is just get well and then come to Puerto Vallarta. There is no requirements. Yeah, in the COVID time, there is just fill or sign some paper, and that's no more. So it's okay. And for comeback, I think you need PCR for US, no, antigen negative test for living, and that's it. I mean, you can live, you can travel here in Mexico without test, so it's not a problem. Jason is saying Hotel Cristal was nice. Yes, Cristal is one of the nicest hotels. I know Cristal very well because my dad used to work over there. I know some resort, a lot of resorts, because my dad used to work on a lot of resorts, and my dad was known for a lot of people on the resorts. So it's like I know a lot of hotels. Cristal was very old. It is very old hotel. I think it's they turned in Hilton. Um, Hilton, not Hacienda, but it's another Hacienda inside Cristal, and Cristal was the same resort. It was very large resort, and was the Christine discotheque or club or nightclub over there, was very famous years ago. And of course, I enjoyed that place, amazing place. But I remember that I do the walkthroughs with my dad and all the all the bosses in the hotels over there, and they check the hotels. That's why, it's because I know very well Puerto Vallarta and the resorts. Because I know my dad works over there, so I know a lot of resorts. Okay. Oscar, Walcon was asking, Oscar, can I stay with you and your family when I come to Puerto Vallarta? Of course, I can rent you my room. You are welcome. Mi casa es tu casa. My house is your house. You are my friends. Jason, a lot of options, towers and bungalows. Yes, towers and bungalows. That is not my specialty. That is not my specialty. But bungalows in Bucerias, there is one. It's in the side of Nayarit. Is Princess Bungalows. What is good option, because the nice. The beach is nice and the pool is okay. Yeah, it could be. And Princess Bungalows has a restaurant in front. I think it's Busos restaurant. Live music. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. You have right, Jason. And still, Puerto Vallarta is still very safe. No security issues. No security issues in these days. But the news are the media. The media is always put you fear sometimes that there is new. The news right now is the storms, the lightning storms is coming to Mexico and blah blah blah. And yes, we have lightning storms. We had hurricane in Oaxaca, but it's not like it's bad. You can stay here in Puerto Vallarta, enjoy Puerto Vallarta. Remember, don't book for ahead in this season. Why? If you're going to take a boat trip, because it could be bad experience. Only that. Stay here, check the beach, talk with the concierge or the person who is selling the tickets. If you want my service for tickets, I'm gonna always tell you the truth. I can talk with the company the boat company to check what's going on, how is the ocean, and they're gonna tell me the truth because I know those guys, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The body's in bad condition, but they do the tour or the trip anyway. So you want to take it or not, it's up to you. Okay. I'm looking for that you have a nice experience in Puerto Vallarta more than your money. Obviously, I have to do business, but I prefer that you choose me by honest or to be good service than that I charge less or whatever. Okay, that's my kind of service for you. Okay. Yeah. It's better. And a lot of people gonna sell you the tickets, and they gonna tell you, yeah, it's nice, it's okay, yeah, you can go. Listen, if there is bad weather, I don't know what is bad weather for you. For me, it's light storm, high tide. Sometimes the authorities they close the oceans, the beach, or the docks. They close it because there is a warning hurricane or whatever or a big storm and they close. But if there is not, or they not decide not to close the docks and it's still bad weather for you, they do the trip anyway. If you don't show, they it's not refund. So it's like they only want to do the money. It is understandable because there is cost for operation for have the boats over there. I understand that. That's why I always advise you about this situation. Okay, and let me check the comments. Jason, is La Leche still in business? Yes, it's still in business. Yeah, it's still in business as it's outside of Fiesta Americana. Some restaurants here in Puerto Vallarta in the low season they close. They close, they go on vacation because there is no customers, and they reopen on November or maybe in October. It's very usual that the restaurant closed. It's normal here in Puerto Vallarta. I thought about this year is gonna be better for because it's a transition with the COVID thing, but it's not. It's I think it's like I can now see or feel the real low season. Before COVID, we don't have any more low season. It was amazing. Puerto Vallarta was very famous. In 4 years, we received 8 million people, visitors here in Puerto Vallarta as a tourist. Imagine that. A lot of people in only 4 years before COVID. So that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Hey, don't forget to like the video if you like it or it's helpful for you and share later, okay? It's gonna help me a lot, okay? Just like the video. And yes, and some restaurants, they just give you vacation or hotels, but here there is no workers, so for the hotels are just hiring more people, hiring and hiring more people because they don't have a lot of workers. But I think it's going to end. For people who has properties, they just take this time for do the major decoration on their houses, and that's it. And I think I'm gonna make more restaurants video about the food here. I have a couple of ideas. I just try. Hasta luego, Jose Luis. I just try to do more videos for restaurants for you. And normally the owners here in Puerto Vallarta, the restaurants owner are very old fashioned and they don't believe in this social network and YouTube. They like they don't believe in that. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for money. I just uh, invite me and I can do all the video and you decide. You decide. I'm gonna always give you the truth about the restaurants. Like I have videos on Las Animas, on El Coral. I have videos El panorama in the downtown, that's the best view. It's amazing. And the shows over there, and the guys, the service is amazing. My recommendation over there, and El Panorama, it's amazing. And more restaurants. There is La Querencia, the Happy Lobster. There is a lot of restaurant here that is very traditional and very nice. I like margarita time. If you want a nice margarita in a big cups, margarita, it's amazing. It's live music, it's party, and there's a lot of people. It's amazing. Okay. So if you don't have more questions, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, but I'm gonna give you more videos next week. Tomorrow I have a tour on San Sebastian. I hope to do some short videos for you while I'm the tour, and you can check the tour to San Sebastian del Oeste. Okay. Thank you very much for your support. Remember, if you want to become donate me, you can do here on my YouTube channel or on the video description. Okay, there is a link for your support. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.